everybody. I am Eden and I am a yoga instructor and massage therapist here at Blissful Energy. I wanted to come to you today to overanalyze our breath work. So, today what we're going to do is we're going to observe the breath, and then we're going to do abdominal breathing, which is just like balloon breath or belly breathing. And then we're gonna try our Ojai breath. So I have a pillow and a blanket here because first I would like for us to lay down, and I like to get all cozy and comfy with my pillow and blankie. Make sure you can see me. So get cozy. All right, so let's go ahead and just close our eyes and breathe in. Just breathe normally. We're gonna observe the breath here for a minute or two. Where is your breath coming from? Is it coming from your lungs? Is it coming from your shoulders? Whenever you breathe in, where's the movement coming from? Close your eyes and really concentrate on your natural breathing. I feel mine is coming a little bit from my diaphragm, but mostly from my rib cage, the movement that I'm feeling. Maybe 2 to 3 more breaths here. Is your breath shallow or is it deep? All right, so I want you to place your hands on your belly. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some belly breathing. This is just really gonna exercise our diaphragm. All right, so we're breathing only through our nose. Unless you have a stuffy nose, then you can obviously breathe through your mouth, right? So breathing in, we wanna make our belly a balloon, like we're bringing all the air into our belly. And as we breathe out, we're pressing that belly in. We're really just getting rid of all of the breath. Let's do this about 5 more times. Breathing in, balloon, breathing out, activating those abs, pressing all the air out, emptying your lungs. Try to do it very slowly. And one more breath. Try to make it the deepest breath you've taken so far. Really blow up that balloon, and then empty out your lungs all the way. So we can place one hand on our belly and one hand on our heart, and let's just breathe normally, seeing if this breath work actually changed our normal breathing. Do you breathe a little deeper? Are you breathing from your belly now rather than from your lungs or your ribs or even your shoulders? Are you breathing any differently from before. I'm noticing that I'm breathing a little more deeply, and the movement's coming from my belly a little more. All right, whenever you're ready, we're going to go ahead and sit all the way up. That was awesome work. So this diaphragm breathing is really going to exercise your lungs by using your diaphragm, which is a massive muscle, you know, right under your rib cage, holding all of your lung stuff in and all of your organs down. So this is why whenever we breathe in, we're breathing like a balloon. We're letting there be room for our organs to expand out so that our diaphragm can expand down. And the reason why we press our belly button all the way down whenever we extinguish all of our breath is to really press our diaphragm up so it's getting all of the air out. It's emptying out the lungs. And you're going to find that you'll have more oxygen, more fresh oxygen whenever you're breathing a little more deeply. All right, so the next exercise that we're going to do is Ojai Breath. And Ojai Breath, this is a little complicated, but I believe that you can do it. It's not that complicated. We're going to breathe only through our nose, and we're going to make an ocean sound. So they also call it ocean breathing. Whenever we only breathe through our nose, we're actually letting more oxygen go to the brain. So some of you might feel a little lightheaded, but some of you might feel a little more enlightened, right? So you just feel energized is what I'm trying to say. All right, so I like to put my hands on my knees, roll my shoulder blades down my back so I'm really elongating my abdomen, sitting up as tall as I can like there's a string pulling me up. We're going to breathe in through our nose, trying to make that ocean sound. We constrict the back of our throat as we do it. So before we start, actually, let's practice our constricting the back of our throat. They say it's like if you're trying to fog up a glass. So doing this number. Okay, whenever you're at the end of that breath, you're feeling your throat constrict. So let's try to do that through our nose. All right, so do you feel the difference there? So we're going to breathe in through our nose and then breathe out through our nose. 5 to 10 breaths there. Listening to that inner ocean. And I hope that you're activating that belly breathing as well. Trying to take the deepest breaths possible. Maybe one more breath. And then I would like for you to go ahead and breathe normally. We're going to once again observe our normal breath and see how it's changed after all of this practice, right? So just relaxing, still elongating your spine. Trying to only breathe out of your nose, but if your normal breath is out of your mouth, then that's okay too. Has your breath gotten deeper? Do you feel it in your abs now, in your diaphragm, in your ribs, or in your shoulders? Are you feeling a little lightheaded? I'm finding that my breath is a little deeper, that I'm feeling it more in my diaphragm, and that I'm just a little lightheaded, actually. So this is a great practice to do before, during, and after your meditation practice. I hope that you try to do this in your yoga practice, this Ojai Breath. Only breathing through your nose, constricting the back of your throat, and listening to your inner ocean. This will really deepen your yoga practice and make it to where you can go a little deeper in those stretches, right? Or where you can focus on your breathing rather than the aching or the shaking, right? So I hope that this has enlightened you a little bit, and whenever your yoga teacher says activate your Ojai breath, you'll know exactly what they're talking about. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you stay safe and stay healthy, and namaste.